Iran nuclear deal, Israel attacks Iran as talks progress. Israel's prime minister has called on the US and its allies to wake up to the threat of Iran as talks continue to revive a landmark deal to limit the country's nuclear program. Naftali Bennett said Iran's regime of brutal hangmen wants nuclear weapons, something Iran has repeatedly denied. Diplomats said progress was made in Vienna today to renew the deal, which the US withdrew from under President Trump. Israel opposes the agreement. Iran elected hardliner Ebrahim Raisi as its new president on Friday. The election race was widely seen as being designed to favor Mr. Raisi. The president-elect, who will be inaugurated in August, is under U.S. sanctions and has been linked to past executions of political prisoners. He is Iran's top judge and holds ultra-conservative views. Iran insists its nuclear program is peaceful. Suspicions it was being used to build a nuclear bomb led to crippling sanctions from the EU, US and UN Security Council in 2010. 5 years later Iran reached a deal with 6 powers, the US, UK, France, China, Russia and Germany, that saw it limit its nuclear activities in return for sanctions relief. Israel however condemned the deal. Former US President Donald Trump unilaterally withdrew from the agreement in 2018 and brought back in the tough sanctions. His successor Joe Biden is now looking for a way for the US to rejoin. Why does Israel oppose the deal? Iran and Israel have been in a long-running, shadow war, which has resulted in both countries taking part in tit-for-tat actions, but so far avoiding all-out conflict. Ayatollah Khomeini, Iran's supreme leader, has repeatedly called for the elimination of the State of Israel. In 2018, he described the country as a cancerous tumor that had to be removed from the region. Israel sees Iran as a major threat and has repeatedly insisted that Iran wants to develop nuclear weapons. Iran is currently enriching uranium at its highest levels ever, although still short of what is needed to make nuclear-grade weapons. Naftali Bennett told his cabinet on Sunday that this was the last chance for world powers to wake up and understand who they are doing business with. A regime of brutal hangmen must never be allowed to have weapons of mass destruction. Recently the hostilities between the two countries have escalated again.